Ekal is truly grateful to each of our donors and volunteers for your unwavering support of Ekal. We pray that all of you are safe during these special times. Your support has allowed us to bring education and empowerment to over 100,000 rural remote villages in India. During the pandemic, Ekal teachers, healthcare workers, and volunteers are busier than ever keeping the villages safe. It is now my pleasure to introduce to all of you Shri Bajrang Bagdaji, who is the CEO of Ekal Abhiyan. Ekal Abhiyan is the movement that has three verticals under it: Ekal Vidyalaya and E-Shiksha, that provides literacy and digital literacy; Arogya, that brings health services to our villages; and Gramothan, that focuses on skill training and entrepreneurship. Baglaji, we look forward to hearing from you what is happening on the ground these days.
Thank you, Ranjini ji. The moment this pandemic COVID-19 struck the humanity, Ekal got its act together and mobilized the whole structure and its huge volunteer force on the ground to fight this pandemic, particularly to keep our villages, which are more than 100,000 in number, safe and immune from this particular infection. First of all, we started manufacturing face masks in our tailoring training centers, which are part of our skill centers. We have a huge number of the trainers and the trained tailors, the girls from the villages. And we have already manufactured 2.5 million face masks and distributed them in consultation with the district administration, primarily to the frontline corona warriors, and thereafter the villagers and our students and the teachers. The financial support for these face masks came initially from our supporters from USA, who ran a DIY campaign and raised close to $60,000. Thanks for that. That was the foundation we built on further by making collections within India, and we also got a big grant of 20 million rupees from State Bank of India cards. And this face mask will continue till end of July. Then second thing we did was to guard the villages against any kind of risk the migrant workers were carrying, who were returning back to their native villages from the industrial hubs of Surat, Ahmedabad, Bombay, Pune, Malegaon, Bhiwandi, etc. Because they were coming from red zones, which were infected heavily, to the villages which we were able to keep them safe and immune till that point of time. So we started guarding with our volunteers all the entry points round the clock to ensure that these migrant workers don't enter or meet their family members without being subjected to the test by the medical staff and be quarantined if need be or advised by the medical staff. That way we have been able to keep the incidence of the coronavirus to the bare minimum or nil, not even more than 100 in 100,000 villages because of this kind of guarding. And since the children of our Ekal Vidyalayas, they have been out of schools for now close to 3 months, and there is no activity going on for them in the villages. So to engage them in some gainful manner, while the normal school activities of read, write and teaching is not possible because of the government ban on the schooling, we started assembling them in school time in open space, so that they are subjected to some physical exercises for purpose of boosting their immunity, like yoga, pranayam, Surya Namaskars, chanting of Gayatri Mantra, and also the chanting of some arithmetic tables. This we could do because this is one, legally permitted. Second, it is helpful because the children get used to use of the face mask and maintain social distancing also while doing all these exercises. So we have been able to engage these students during school time in some gainful manner, so that they become engaged and learn something. Thank you.
Ekal thanks all our donors for their support. It is your support that is allowing us to keep Ekal infrastructure running in over 100,000 rural remote villages. Keeping in step with the current situation, Ekal USA's event team has created some very innovative programs. We have here Prakash Shah from Houston and Ankita Shah from Chicago, who are volunteers and serve on the event committee. Prakash ji, could you tell us a little bit about the virtual musical events?
Namaste Ranjini ji. As we all know, these are trying times, these are unique times, and these are difficult times for some of our friends and families. But we wanted to continue to reach out to our donors and inform them all the good work that Ekal is doing. And we also wanted to entertain them with some nice Bollywood music, and also seek out donations from our supporters, since the need is still there. In fact, the need is even greater than before.
Wonderful, wonderful. And Ankita ji, could you tell us about how these events are going and what people can expect when they watch it? Tell us a little bit about the groups as well.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ranjini ji. So the groups are basically performing from India, maintaining the COVID guidelines, and they are so they're broadcasted basically live. You can watch them through the YouTube channels of the kalakars or artists, and they're going fantastic. Our viewers, our donors are absolutely loving it, and we are thrilled to have so much outreach basically with this population. Amazingly enough, even though they are in India, our viewers, our donors are also able to perform live chat with them and have some farmaishes. So again, the virtual events are going really well.
And what about the backdrops and all of that? Could you tell us a little bit about that? And when is your next event coming up?
Absolutely. So the backdrops are primarily created by our IT team, and they usually have, the Ekal logo on it. Our next event is on August 1st. And the groups is going to be, so in the past we have Sanjeevani Palande, Prashant Naseri, and Nish Entertainment fame Lillian Oaks group. On August 1st, we're having Sur Sangeet with the Southwest region, and the performers are brought by the Hemant Kumar group. So it's a new group. We hope you'll all come and enjoy it.
Well, we look forward to it, and we thank you for your time today. Thank you. Ekal USA has been putting forth several innovative programs to engage the young and not so young in the United States during these very special time, while also bringing awareness to our cause. I have with me here Parveen Minocha, who is the co-team lead along with Jharna Madan from Ekal New England chapter. Parveen ji, could you tell us a little bit about your initiative to bring art through indie art to the people in the United States?
Yeah, sure. So indie art, was started a few years ago by Jharna Madan from the New England area. And this year, especially with the COVID situation, we thought this could be made a national event. So we partnered with Khula Asman, and another well-known platform for art. And we are running this campaign, for as little as $5 participation fee. Idea is to bring digital support with digital literacy for rural India. So there are 3 themes that participants can paint on: digital education, colors of rural India, or any other subject of their choice. This is open to all age groups, everyone as an artist in some or the other way. So 6 to 100 years, and it's national event. What is a specific highlight is, we've engaged with art ambassadors from all over US And we have 30 plus ambassadors who have joined us in this initiative. And we are doing free art workshops for the participants, and pretty much, 3 times a week, Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays, we have art workshops with them. So it's really become an art movement, I would say. And with the overwhelming response, we've built our own website too, www.indie-art.org. So folks can just visit there, register, and look for the upcoming workshops and just be part of this movement. We call it Create, Inspire, Empower.
Fantastic, Parveenji. And I wanted to mention that these ambassadors are very, very talented and great artists. And one of their artwork has formed my background for today. Thank you so much, Parveenji.
Thank you.
Ekal youth leaders have been volunteering their time to teach others during these very special times. I have here Pragnya Kisti, a volunteer from New Jersey who leads our youth efforts. Pragnya-ji, could you please describe the STEAM series youth workshops that are coming up?
Thank you, Ranjini-ji. I'm very excited. So the pandemic has given an opportunity to youth, Ekal Foundation, as well as the community at large. There's a lot of time at hand. So Ekal youth are actually teaching workshops on different subjects like science, technology, engineering, art, maths, and whatnot. And the tuition proceeds 100% go towards donation to the Ekal project they love. So there's a lot of energy, almost 20 youth from different parts of US, 6 states, I would say. They are doing workshops on fundamentals of computer science, Python, math, chess, public speaking, and there's a lot of energy. Kids are basically, all these youth are so much focused, and they love to read about Ekal. They love to give back to Ekal. So my request to all of you is, let's support them. Let's support their enthusiasm. Register for all the upcoming workshops. The next one coming is Fundamentals of Computer Engineering, and age is no bar. So please support, donate, and inspire them.
Wonderful. Well, we look forward to learning the fundamentals of computer science. Thank you, Pragya-ji.